Hi guys, my name is Nash, and for my toxicology class, I'll be reviewing the story called Press Your Luck, found on page 147. And one of the reasons why I chose this story was because of the category it was under. Crime, punishment, and disasters, what people do to others. I was once a criminal justice major, so crime investigations intrigued me a lot. Another reason why I chose this story was because of what I read recently in the news. A German nurse was convicted of killing 2 patients, but police suspect he's killed 97. Now, the nurse from the news and the nurse from the story both injected their patients to induce cardiac arrest with the intention of resuscitating them. Now, the nurse from Press Your Luck, she injected her patients with epinephrine. Epinephrine is a class drug termed depressor. It's also a neurotransmitter. Now, epinephrine is a naturally occurring hormone in our body that helps us regulate blood pressure. Nothing abnormal about that, right? Epinephrine is also the body's self-defense mechanism to extreme stress. It's also known as the fight or flight response. Now, the problem that the toxicologist had was that murder with electrolytes is hard to prove at an autopsy. So the toxicologist had to get the victim's bodies exhumed, and he had to test the vitreous fluids that are found in the eyeball, because the eyeball is the most well-preserved specimen in the body. So as a negative control, he took the vitreous fluid from those who had natural deaths and compared it to the suspected victims. And then as a positive control, he took the vitreous fluid of those who underwent resuscitation prior to death. Now, something that can hint at a homicide by epinephrine injection is the ratio. Now, the ratio to epinephrine is 5:1 respectively. So if the ratio is off, that can hint that there's something going on here, right? Another thing that the toxicologist, that gives it away is that epinephrine, a high amount of epinephrine is usually found in bodies that prior to a violent death or an agonal death. And in the ICU, that's not the case. In the ICU, the person's usually unconscious. So there's no reason why there should be a high amount of epinephrine in the body. But a problem was that at the time, the assays weren't fully validated, so the toxicologist couldn't say with 100% certainty that it was homicide by epinephrine injection. So the DA decided not to go with his findings. Instead, the DA brought a statistician to provide his expert testimony. Now, the statistician found that given that there were more deaths when the nurse was working than all the other shifts combined, including her days off, including her vacation, including her holidays, and including just before she started her job and after she left, the odds of the increased death rate being coincidental were 1 in over 150 million. That's important because one of the reasons why she was caught was because of, I just want to get the exact terminology, was because of someone that worked in the hospital's quality control and quality assurance office, and she was looking at the records and stuff for unusual occurrences, and she saw that the statistics were unusually high for the ICU at night when that nurse was working. So thank God for that person caught on to that, and thank God for the toxicologist, and thank God for the DA and everyone that works to find these cases out. And this case really intrigued me a lot and scared me a little because it still happens today, obviously, because of what I read on the news, and it's scary. And I hope that more of these cases come to light and more of these people are stopped, because it's a really scary thing. I try to make this a little short. Thank you for bearing with me, and thanks for watching.